Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how you can download and install OBS Studio on your Windows 10 operating system. I'm also going to show you how you can configure your OBS Studio for screen recording. So let's get started. So first of all, to install OBS Studio, just open your favorite browser and search for OBS Studio. And the first link which will appear here will be from obsproject.com/downloads. So we are going to just click on this link. Windows, Mac and Linux, and by default Windows option is selected here, so just select this Windows option, and then you can just click on download installer button here. Once you click on download installer, the executable file will be downloaded, and once this executable file is downloaded, and now once again I'm going to go to my downloads folder where I have downloaded this OBS Studio executable file, and I'm going to click on this executable file and try to run it once again. So once again I'm going to just press on the next button, and this time we see this license terms and conditions window. I will just click on I agree. This will be the default location where OBS Studio will be installed on your computer, so I don't have the good reason to change this destination, so I will just click on next. You can also check this plugins option here and then click on install, which is going to start the installation of OBS Studio. And after some time you will see this window which says completing OBS Studio 24.0.3, which is the version at the time of making this video. So I can just click on this finish button, which is going to launch the OBS Studio on my Windows operating system for the first time. So first of all, you will see this auto configuration wizard when you start this OBS Studio for the first time. So I'm going to first of all click on yes here, and then you can see two options here in the auto configuration wizard. So it's going to ask you if you want to use your OBS Studio for the recording or the streaming. So I want to use this OBS Studio for the recording, which is the screen recording. So I will choose the second option which says optimize just for recording. I will not be streaming, but if you want to use this OBS Studio for streaming, then you can choose the other option. I'm going to just click on next, and here according to the hardware of your operating system, these configuration will be chosen for you by default. So I don't have the good reason to change it, so I'm going to just leave it as default and then click on next, and it's going to just finalize all the settings for me. And after some time you will see this window which says final result testing complete. So I'm going to just click on apply settings, which is going to just start this OBS Studio in this format. So for the first time, if you are using this OBS Studio, you can be confused what are all these options. So if you want to create a new video which is called sources, so I'm going to just right click on the sources section here and then click on add, and then here I'm going to choose the display capture option. Okay, so add and then display capture. And if you want to name your source something else, you can provide the name here, but this display capture looks fine to me, so I'm going to leave it as default and then click on OK. So as soon as you do that, you will be able to see your desktop screen on this window, and here are the display settings. So I will choose the display setting which my hardware support, which will be shown here, and I'm going to just click on OK, which is going to show you your desktop screen. Okay, so in order to start your screen recording, you can see all these options here: start recording, or studio mode, or start streaming option is also there. and exit option is also there. But before capturing or recording anything, we are going to go to the settings, and we are going to set some settings for the OBS Studio for the screen recording. So the first section here is the general section, where you can do the general settings like language or a theme or other settings. Second is for streaming, which we are not going to do. Third is for the output, so this is important for screen recording. So for the output mode, you can choose the advanced option here, and for recording, just choose the recording tab here, and then the type here is the standard type, and the recording path. So by default on my PC it chooses the videos directory, but if you want to choose any other directory from here, for example desktop or any other directory where you want to save your screen recordings, then you can choose that directory from this option, which is the recording path. In the next step, you can see the recording formats, and by default it's MKV here. So here I'm going to choose MP4 because this format is simple to use and easy to handle. And then in the encoder, you can choose the encoder you have. I have this X264, so I'm going to choose this here. And then I'm going to leave the other settings as it is. You can also change the bit rate if you find your video is slower or lagging, then you can just increase the bit rate to something else, but it will affect the performance of your PC also. But for now I will leave this option as default, right? Now in the audio section, you can see 44 and 48 kilohertz, so I'm going to just leave 44.1 kilohertz as default. The channel is stereo, and then the devices, you can choose the devices, for example your microphone, whatever voice or audio you want to record, you can choose the option from here also, right? Now in the next section we are going to go to the videos. By default, according to your hardware, this option will be shown to you. So for my hardware, it's 1284 by 724, right? So I will just leave everything as default, and then I'm going to just click on apply and then click on OK. And once you are done with that, I'm going to just start the recording just to see if everything works or not. So I'm going to just click on start recording, which is going to start the recording of my desktop. You can see all this desktop. I'm going to let's say go to the video directory here, and you can see this file is created for me. So this file is generated by OBS Studio. So the default format is the date on which this video is created and the time on which this video is created. So once you are done with your recording, you can just stop your recording, or if you want to pause your recording, you can click this button also. So I'm going to just click on the stop recording button, which is going to save my screen recording on this file. So you can see this is saved. So this is how you can download and install OBS Studio and configure it for screen recording. So I hope you have enjoyed this video.